There are many different creatures on this planet, and they are all made by God. Some of them are mentioned in the Bible quite frequently, while others are mentioned hardly at all. The donkey is mentioned 82 times in the Bible, and that's quite a few mentions for an animal that is only used as a key element in two biblical stories, one in the Old Testament and one in the New Testament. But today we're going to look at the story that is found in the Old Testament. But do you know the story in the New Testament? It's found in Matthew 21, verses 1 through 10, and John 12, verses 12 through 15, when Jesus made his triumphant entry into Jerusalem. But going back to the Old Testament, in Numbers chapter 22, we read of how Balaam's donkey saved his life. Balaam was asked to curse Israel by Balak, the king of Moab, and at first Balaam refused to go to Balak, but then God said Balaam could go, but he was only to say what God told him to say. However, God was angry because Balaam was going, so he sent an angel to kill Balaam along the way. Balaam could not see this angel, but the donkey could. And 3 times the donkey saved Balaam's life. First, the donkey saw the angel of the Lord with his sword drawn, ready to strike Balaam, and the donkey turned aside into a field. Well, Balaam struck the donkey to get it to go back the way that he wanted. The second time, the donkey saw the angel. It moved to the side and crushed Balaam's foot up against a wall. Again, Balaam hit the donkey, because he did not see the angel as the donkey did. Well, finally, the angel appeared in a place where the donkey could not turn aside or squeeze past. And in order to save Balaam, the donkey simply laid down. Well, again, Balaam began to strike the donkey. But this time, God miraculously allowed the donkey to speak to Balaam. And can you imagine how startled Balaam must have been when the donkey talked? The donkey asked Balaam, "What have I done to you? Why have you struck me these 3 times?" Well, Balaam was very angry with the donkey and told the donkey that if he had a sword, that he would have killed it right then and there. Well, the donkey pointed out that it had been his donkey for a long time and had never been in the habit of going against Balaam's wishes, and Balaam agreed that the donkey always went the right way. And it was at this point that God opened Balaam's eyes to see the angel standing there in the way. And the angel also asked Balaam why he had hit the donkey 3 times, and told Balaam that the donkey had turned aside to save his life. Well, when Balaam heard this news, he realized that he had sinned and was ready to turn back. But the angel told him to continue on, but to only speak the words that the Lord gave him. What an amazing animal, an amazing donkey. Here this donkey was willing to suffer in order to save its master. Now, does that sound familiar? Someone being willing to sacrifice themselves for the good of another? Well, if you think about it, is that not what Jesus did for all of mankind? He suffered and died on the cross in order to save man from their sins. Just like Balaam, sometimes people do not realize their sins. They don't accept what has been done for them. But Balaam was blessed to have this donkey that cared for him, and we're blessed to have Jesus who cares for us. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today, and we pray that God blesses you with a wonderful day.